Are you tired of walking down the hallway and having your cat leap out to attack your ankles?
Dad,
You probably yell or jump away.
What are you doing?
But that
sneaking up
reaction
like
is
that?
exactly what is keeping the behavior alive. Here is how to turn off their ambush instinct instantly. And it starts with understanding what your cat actually sees when you walk past them. Chapter 1. The Bored Hunter. Most people assume ankle attacks are about dominance, aggression, or some personality flaw in their cat. They're not. Your cat isn't attacking you, they're hunting you, and the difference matters more than you think. Here's what's happening at a biological level. A cat's visual system is wired to detect movement fast, low to the ground movement especially. Animal behaviorists have observed that cats respond to the specific rhythm of small prey. The darting, the unpredictable direction changes, the sudden stop and go. Your feet and ankles, they hit every single one of those triggers every time you walk down that hallway. Your cat has scent glands on the soft pads of their paws and a nervous system designed over thousands of years to lock onto exactly this kind of movement. Not because they're misbehaving, but because they're doing the only thing their instincts know how to do when nothing else is available to hunt. Think about the last time your cat launched from behind the corner. Did they look vicious? Or did they look alive, focused, electric? Because that moment, from inside their body, is the most real thing they've felt all day. The problem isn't the instinct. The instinct is ancient and completely healthy. The problem is what you do in the half second after impact, and that's what Chapter 2 is about. Because your reaction, it's been teaching your cat to do this, every single time. Chapter 2. The Reinforcement Mistake. Here's something most cat owners never put together. And the moment you do, the whole pattern will make complete sense. Your cat isn't ambushing you randomly. They've been running an experiment and you've been giving them the same result every time. When your cat attacks your ankles, what do?
Oh,
You yelp,
heavens!
you jump back, you pull your foot away fast. Maybe you swat at them or shout their name or pick up your pace to get out of range. Do you run when they attack? You just turned yourself into the perfect prey. That flinch, that scramble, that fast, jerky retreat, that's exactly what a small animal does in the wild when a cat catches it. Your nervous system is giving your cat a perfect, involuntary confirmation. The hunt worked. The prey responded. The instinct was right.
You listen to me
And
when
now
I'm
your
talking to
cat
you.
has learned something that
How
no
many
amount
times
of
have I told you
scolding will
not to do
undo.
that?
This hallway, at this time of day, when that specific person walks past, that is the best hunting spot in the entire house. The reaction you've been using to stop the behavior is the exact signal that reinforces it. Every time you jump, you restart the loop. Animal behaviorists call this an accidental reward cycle. You didn't create it on purpose. Almost no cat owner does. But now that you can see it, you can break it. And the first technique for doing that is something so counterintuitive, it almost feels wrong. Before we get there, if this is already changing how you see what's been happening, a like helps other cat owners find this too. It means a lot. Chapter 3. The freeze technique. There's a name for what you're about to learn. Prey stillness. And once you understand why it works at a nervous system level, you'll never flinch at an ankle attack the same way again. Cats are hardwired to chase things that move and disengage from things that stop. This isn't a quirk, it's survival biology that goes back tens of thousands of years. In the wild, a cat that kept attacking motionless prey would waste energy on something already dead or playing dead. So the feline nervous system evolved a specific off switch. Movement stops, predator drive drops. When prey goes still completely, immediately still, the hunt becomes unsatisfying. There's no feedback, no struggle, no confirmation that the instinct worked. Vets who study feline behavior note that the arousal state driving the attack can begin to drop within seconds of movement ceasing. What this means for you is specific. The moment your cat makes contact with your ankle, you stop, not slow down, stop, wait still, feet still, no sound, no eye contact. You become the most boring object in the room. Your cat bites the air, or your sock, and then nothing happens. The prey just stands there. From inside your cat's predatory sequence, this is deeply unsatisfying. The hunt required a response. It didn't get one. Do this consistently every single time, and the ambush begins to lose its appeal. Not because you punished the behavior, because you remove the reward from it entirely. And in Chapter 5, you'll see exactly how to drain that hunting energy before it ever builds to the point of ambush. But first, there's something even more immediate you can do. Something you can carry with you. Chapter 4. The Redirection Protocol. What you've probably been calling my cat attacking me has a completely different name in your cat's behavioral vocabulary. It's called redirected predation, and it doesn't mean your cat is choosing you. It means your cat's hunting drive has nowhere else to land, and you happen to be moving. Be honest. Is there a toy in that hallway? A wand, a rope, anything your cat could stalk and chase that isn't your foot? Probably not, because most of us set up living rooms and bedrooms for ourselves, not for a small predator who needs 3 to 5 real hunting sequences every single day just to feel regulated. Here's the protocol. Carry something. Not a toy you've had on the shelf for months. Your cat's already mapped its scent as familiar and safe, which means it reads as furniture, not prey. Something with unpredictable movement. A crinkle ball in your pocket. A short piece of string, or a wand toy. The moment you sense your cat preparing that low crouch, that tail flick, those pupils going wide, you flick the toy out in front of you, not toward your cat, ahead of you, like prey running away. Their eyes will break from your ankles and lock onto the moving object. That's the predatory sequence getting a legal target. The ambush drive redirects before it ever fires. Animal behaviorists have observed that redirection works best when it happens at the anticipation stage before contact rather than after, which means you're not stopping the hunt, you're just moving the finish line. And the deeper fix, the one that changes the entire daily cycle, is what we're getting to now. Chapter 5, The Scheduled Hunt. This next part is why the ankle attacks keep coming back, even when you do everything else right. Because most advice treats the symptoms. This treats the source. Your cat's hunting drive isn't optional. It doesn't disappear if you ignore it. It builds hour by hour, across the whole day until it finds the first available target, which is usually your ankles at the exact moment you get up from the couch. Animal behaviorists call this predatory arousal accumulation. The drive charges up when it goes unused, and a cat that hasn't had a successful hunt by late afternoon is running on a full tank of predatory energy with nowhere to put it. The fix is scheduled,
the 15th. That is the
not
absolute last
reactive.
day.
Twice a day, once in the morning, once about 30 minutes before the time your cat usually ambushes, you run a structured play session. 10 minutes minimum,
Look at him go.
one toy,
You almost got
you
it that
control the
time.
prey. Move the toy like actual prey moves, low and erratic, not random. Let them almost catch it, then let them catch it. That final catch, the pounce, the grab, the bite, that's the part that actually releases the drive. Stopping the session before a catch is like stopping a sneeze. The pressure doesn't go away, it comes back worse. The specific timing matters. 30 minutes before ambush time is long enough for the drive to discharge and the arousal to drop, but close enough to the trigger window that the tank is still empty when the dangerous moment arrives. Name the session so you remember it. The pre-walk hunt. Run it before you move through the hallway, and watch what happens to the ambush frequency within a week. That's what we're ending on the last layer.
What is it,
The
little
one
buddy?
that makes even the most
you lose your
persistent
toy
cat
again?
finally understand the game is over. Chapter 6. The timeout illusion. Remember what I said at the very beginning, that your reaction is exactly what keeps this behavior alive? This last piece closes that loop completely,
This is very important.
because there's
You must
one
jump on
more
the
thing
fence.
your cat needs
You
to
must let
learn.
me
Not just that prey goes still, not just that there's a better target available. They need to learn that the moment they make contact with you, the game ends entirely, and you are the one who ends it. Here's the reveal. You don't punish, you disappear. The moment your cat's teeth or claws make contact with your skin, you stop. You say nothing, and you walk into the nearest room and close the door. Not dramatically, not with energy. You just remove yourself, quietly, completely. From your cat's perspective, something strange just happened. The prey, the interactive, responsive, moving thing, vanished. Not in fear, not running. It just ceased to exist as a target. At a neurological level, this creates what behaviorists call negative punishment, which doesn't mean harsh. It means the thing the cat wanted most is removed the moment the behavior occurs. No anger, no sound, no energy transferred, just access to you, gone. Your cat has scent glands between their eyes and ears that they use to mark things they consider theirs. Door frames, corners, the chair you always sit in. You are on that map. You are theirs. The idea that contact with you ends in isolation rather than engagement that registers deeply. 30 seconds behind that door is enough. Then you come out, neutral, and move on. No reconnection ritual, no reassurance, just life continues. Do this every single time contact happens. Not most times, every time. The consistency is the message. Within days, most cats begin to pause at the ambush point. The crouch happens, and then they wait. Because something in their pattern recognition has shifted. They've learned that you are not prey. You are the one who controls whether the hunt continues at all. Your cat isn't attacking you because they don't love you. They're attacking you because their body is full of energy that has nowhere to go, and you are the most alive thing in the room. Give them a legal hunt. Remove yourself when lines get crossed. Run the pattern every day, and they'll stop ambushing your ankles. Not because they gave up, because you finally taught them something better to chase.